What is up, guys? We are back with another Elderan Online video. 7.6 custom OT server, old school, obviously. For the most part, loving this so far. I made a video previously, a couple days ago, where I just first kind of logged in and played it. I've been waiting for this project for a while. So this video, we're actually going to go a little more in depth and give a little more explanation as to what the server has to offer from what I've seen. And I've been in the Discord a bit. I've asked around a little bit, so I've got a bit of a better idea what's going on behind the scenes. But I'm gonna how to block this out right quick so I log in so you don't see my account name. It's a secret, okay? But so yeah. Oh, login error. Oh, we're good. Okay, so back up. Perfect. We are going to log into my Rook character first, which is going to be my Paladin. As if you've played old school Paladin, especially old school OT servers, Paladins are really good, I find. But we'll just give a quick little, HUD overview, as well as the server ratings and whatnot, server rates, sorry. So we will go to the website, elderan.us. Yeah, so I'm on the US server, NA server. And we'll go about the server information. So again, this is in the first video, but this is going to be a more in-depth video, so I will include this. Experience rate is 1.5, skills is 2, magic is 1, loot rate is 1, and mana regen is 2. Hotkeys, no rune, multi-client, 2 characters, so 2 different accounts. House bed, 3 days. There will be something I talked about the houses, which I brought up in the last video and I was wrong on, so I'll clear that up. Anti-idle 30 minutes. But without further ado, welcome to Elderan Rookguard, which one of my biggest pluses for Elderan is what they did with Rook. They made Rook have so much more content and actually provided a server where you could, play Rook for days, weeks even, if you wanted to. There is a lot to do. They've added new quests, new Mysteriando, even a depot. So there's even houses, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure there is. But yeah, so I'm level 3. Level 4, I guess, just been working my way through, and we'll just do a quick little scan of it, and then I'll log on to my main character. And I'm pretty sure... Did I see it here? Is there houses? No. So yeah. Oh, depot. I didn't even talk to Santa. May as well. Hi. Present? Oh, bitch. Yeah, there's a bank here. There's a full depot, which I love, which does make me think that there's a bank and a depot. I think the bank is here because there's houses. I thought I seen that in the Discord, but I'm not 100% sure. But for the most part, everything's from the map that I've seen is pretty standard. I think they've added some new areas for sure, but I can't confirm, but I'm pretty certain they did. So we'll go over it. This is one of my this is definitely something I like about Rook. What they did was they added a task system. So you go here and you say tasks. So you have a task for rats. Let's check a longer task for Rook Guardian. So this is obviously characters who plan on staying here for an extended period of time. Bear, chicken, deer, troll, goblin, minotaur, orc, skeleton, wasp, rabbit, wolf, bug, snake, rat, rotworm, poison, spider. And then a special task. I wonder what that is. Reputation? I haven't looked through all this yet, so. At a reputation of 6, which is a hunting knife, and special task for reputation of 16. Cool. But for the most part in Rook, nothing has really changed, which I love. You kind of grind your leather set, your studded shield. I bought an axe. I'll probably go to skeletons and try and get a hatchet at some point, or buy a mace, or whatever. Just the usual grind. Now, see, maybe there isn't houses here, unless they're on the premium side, which I don't have. But checking online right quick. I mean, 45 players online right now. It's 3:50 p.m. my time, so this is probably getting close to high NA time, like high population NA time. But as I did say in the first video where I checked it out, 45. Oh, this guy's a botter, Bubba Ludovelli. That's his botting character. As I said in that other video, Teeth level 4. That's me. 45 players might not seem like a lot, but everyone is within 30 to 40 levels of one another, so everyone's kind of in similar areas or compacted areas. It's not like in real Tibia where you have 150 online, but they're between level 8 and 1,000 or 1,000 plus, so everyone's spread out. So that's one thing that's nice about this is 45 doesn't seem like a lot, but if you get 50 or 60 guys online between the level of 20 and 50 or 8 and 50, like that's a very dense population and a very, you know, similar level of characters. So they're in the same areas. So it's nice to kind of feel that old school feel where you actually need players, you know, to make runes, to make supplies, to team hunt, and you're never power leveling, so you don't, no one's like gonna be level 100 tomorrow, so no one's gonna get ahead of the pack. You've got all your, so we've still got like 24, level 50 Scream, I think he's the highest level. Wash My Balls 46, Berserker 39. Conundrum 38. Agaric 37, Splajuzzi 47, Booby Ludovelli, the botter 28. So everyone's fairly similar level, so you do see a lot more players around than it feels like. But I think that's gonna all I'll show you for Rook. I don't plan on staying on Rook, but who knows, maybe I'll make a third character, but this is gonna be my Paladin. So we will switch to my main character. 24. Magic Sweet Pickles on this house. Right away. Oh, this is the Shield of Destiny for people who made characters on day 1 or 2 and bought premium, I think. One thing right away, if you did see my last video, I stated how this house was purchasable for premium points or points, whatever points they're called. And I thought that's what all houses were, which is actually real money. And I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But that is just these, like, there's X amount of custom houses throughout the main cities. So they are purchasable by real money if you want them. Rent is still gold coins. But so like you can see here, Guildhall costs 28,450 to rent monthly. So this one, Harbor Place, doesn't. But there's a custom house right here, I think. I also don't know what these dog and cats look like this. Or this one. Stream Daddy. Yeah, see, 390 premium points to be bought if you don't want to bid on it, which is a pretty cool house. Which I think that's actually like 30 bucks, which isn't terrible, but I'm just not one to spend money. Although if I played this server ridiculously, I could see why. If you want the nicest house or you want this house, what's 30 bucks? It's an hour or 2 of work. Same thing in main. Similar to Rook, one thing I really do like is the tasks. You know, I started off with Troll task, then I go to Routworm task now, and from there I don't know what I do after that. Probably Cyclops or something. I'm playing a Druid, so this is going to be a Rune Maker. And now I keep saying this is like phrases I continue to use. Another thing that is new to Elderan is Druid's got a bit of a buff. So I don't know 100% about the system yet. I've just kind of heard bits and pieces and trying to figure it out. I've never done enough research into it, but there's a spell scroll system, which I think Druids have. Okay. Oh, light magic missile spell scroll. I'm gonna say hi first and see what this does. Okay, so there's a spell scroll. So this is a light magic missile spell scroll. It has 1,000 charges. Cool. I wonder what I do for damage. Let's go test it out. So spell scrolls are created by druids. They're similar to runes, where to use them it does require mana, but they have like a bunch of charges that you can recharge for a gold price, I think, which I kind of like, because otherwise, you know, druids are usually just making UHs and whatnot and buying other runes and vice versa. The boys are just kind of, you know, players are supporting one another. But I do like this, that you can now give this to a knight, and then he can get a recharge. Or the UHs, you can give it to a knight, a UH spell scroll. But I guess it is a very big grind to get these done, so which makes sense. Because, I mean, it is like a very powerful scroll, so you know, you want it to be hard to get. I feel like I'm going to do like 6 damage with these things, magic level 8. Only one way to find out, though. Oh, Routworms. I am doing the Routworm task, so it's going to take a while, which is 500 Routworms. But yeah, I just wanted to overall kind of give you guys a few bits and pieces of what I've figured out so far. I think the EU server is much more active, but like I said, you know, 50 people in similar areas does feel good. And a bit more about the information about the server. If you don't know, it's made by Lee and Orabelle. They've both been Tibia streamers on Twitch for quite some time that I know of, and they, I mean, if you talk to them personally, they definitely are passionate about this project. 6. And they are taking it serious. I noticed just yesterday or the last couple days, there have been some toxic kind of vibes in the Discord, and they just kind of laid down the law saying, like, we understand that what you're doing is part of the game, but you're doing it in a toxic way, and that's not something we support. So they definitely have good intentions with this server, and it's not a money grab for them. You know, people were talking about, oh, you're gonna lose premium points because they're gonna ban people. Like, we don't care. Like, we want this to be a good server and a, you know, a long server, because they're people who appreciate old school Tibia. So I definitely think if this is a server, you know, where you're looking for an OT server, an old one, this is definitely one that has good intentions. It is grindy. It's going to be regularly updated. Like, I don't see them stopping anytime soon unless some unforeseeable thing pops up. So it's definitely one I think you should check out. I find it just different than playing real because it's so peaceful, which sounds weird, but like, I just kind of, like, I was on Discord with my buddy the other day, and I'm just kind of rolling around, just doing my thing, you know? I did find this out too, that a trap does do damage. So this is a little, oh, fuck off. Help. I don't know, yeah, it feels different. Like, you know, real Tibia, you feel this need to go out and get a couple levels or get half a level, and here I'm just like, I'm just gonna hunt rots. This is my, aha, I figured it out. Yeah, I'm just gonna hunt rots, do my task, and, you know, maybe chat to a buddy on Discord and just kind of chill. I don't feel that vibe on real sometimes, so this is a nice change. Mind you, I still love real. I'm still gonna be playing real, but this is nice when I just want a chill evening of old school feels. And I think what we're going to try and do is maybe once we get a few guys playing, you know, once or twice a week, we can all set up a time, like people that are on the stream or on the channel, and we can do some, maybe a hunt or a quest or something on old school feels, which is nice for those people that never really get to play old school. You still get to do some of the old school, and it does feel that way. It really does feel the same. And this is just like the most basic thing, killing rots, but like the fact that I'm a druid with a scale armor, brass legs, copper shield, and a clerical mace, and just, you know, slowly grinding through rotworms, just, it feels old. But I think that's what we'll call it for this video. Like I said, this was just, I want to do a more in-depth and explain some more features of the OT. Again, I will have the links in the description. Check out the website at elderan.us for NA players, and for EU it's elderan.online. Let me check that. Yeah, and yeah, 115 online. That's pretty good. It's not like peak EU time, is it? But the nice thing is the website, you can just switch between NA and EU to make your characters. But yeah, we'll end it there, guys. Let me know what you think. If any of you making the server or making characters on the server, hit me up. I can't give you anything because it's old school. No one really has like a bunch of new sets, but, you know, we can do stuff together and get you geared up with like your little brass legs, your copper shield, or just simple stuff to get started. But I'm definitely gonna play it in my off time, or when I'm feeling a little chiller and I'm not feeling like, you know, grinding real Tibia. But I've got high hopes for this project, and I really wish Lee and Orbella the best. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.